Welcome back, guys, to Hyrule Warriors as Argorok comes in for a fight. As we've got our 3 bosses to defeat within a 10-minute time limit. Don't get my words mixed up there, Sam. Right, we need to change quite a bit on what we're using. Will I get hit by the fire? I did, but it looked like the water shield might have tanked it. So that worked quite nicely in my favour. Let's get to work. As much weakness strikes as we can get is the goal here. There we go, that's quite a nice bit taken down. To be honest, if we can go to a magic carry and maybe get him to do even more damage to Argorok. Where are you firing, sir? Well, I don't mind that at all. You can fire off in a random direction. As long as the boss's AI works in my favour, everything goes nicely. And that didn't break him at all with the Darkness Pulse. Well, that did a ton of damage then. My goodness, that did. Right then. Okay, if you're landing there, I'm going to quickly top up my water shield. Because I know we took at least one hit. Now, this is the problem, see? We don't want Argorok diving in at us. We don't want him close range. We want him using a faraway ability like that one, in which we can easily get round and pull down and do as much damage as possible, but it seems with his overall size, that doesn't do half as much it does to Argorok as it did to Goma. But one more pull down and we will get the weakness strike win on him. Then it's all about taking down one more opponent, the Imprisoned, in about 6 minutes time. Well, that is not a bad time limit, you would say. Not broken him yet, but now we have. Right then, Imprisoned, we're coming for you. We've got most of our position down. We haven't taken too much damage. Everything's looking quite good at the moment. Jinx, jinx, jinx. And if we can get ourselves, well, magic's probably not too good, but if we can get ourselves some special power by just defeating through a load of guys here, we can use it to burst down the nails, or the toes, whatever you want to call them. All we have to do is run up, get in between those legs, and stomp a romper. Considering the AoE range, Sheik's quite well designed for taking care of this beast. But of course, we can only take half a weakness bar at a time, which means defeating him actually becomes kind of slow. Well, we've broken down first wave. And if we light pulse, we will do the damage that we need. And there we go, right. I'll take down the transport captain a little bit later. At the moment, we've got the Imprisoned on our tail. Oh, and he's already stood up, that's brilliant. Can we defeat enough guys here to get a special bar? Indeed we can. Right, so oh, there's another special there. Is that right place without us picking up the big bar of special? Because I want to pick that up afterwards. Picking it up at a place like now, or a time like now is more the point. There's definitely the better way to go about doing this. The Imprisoned had to be right upon it, didn't he? So all I can really do at the moment is run past, dodge, try to pull him away. Because I want that special bar. That's at least another weakness strike worth of special power. Right, are you right on it at the moment? I can't be too near your pulsing after all. There we go. As soon as that's done, we jump in. To do even more damage to the fiend. Pulse, and that's half the weakness bar. Go! And as the Imprisoned gives chase, has he stood up already? Excellent! He's letting us do it in the fastest way possible, which is, well, just brilliant for us. Get between the legs, break him down. You're going to fall down the steps of these, right? Right, Magic Jar transport troops have appeared in the meantime. Light Pulse, break, destroy. Is there another special power troop on the board? If there's a magic one up there, I'm not too sure, to be honest. If he's going to stand up, that would be brilliant. I think he's already stood up, in fact. Alright, Transport Captain, are you magic power or other power? You're the perfect power, right. We've got what we needed. It seems he's back down his belly. Running away from us. There we go, stand up again. Because you don't even have to pulse at this point in time. We can hit you. If you've stood up once, no more pulsing is to be done. Well, intended to pulse with light, but to be honest, we're fine either way at this rate. As long as we run, or just keep nearby, I guess. Can you stand up? Well, if you're going that way, I will get my water shield topped up. Let's see if I can knock down his toes with a little bit of tree power. No, it doesn't seem like I've got the right space for that. Or it has the right kind of power. What on earth? That was rubbish. Well, we'll break them manually then. We know we've got to do them twice. We may as well keep the special for the second time round. Oh, wait a second. We don't have to do them twice. We're fine. What am I going on about? I was just disappointed that the magic didn't work. He seems to have broke through my water barrier. Does that matter at this point? Indeed it does, and a level up is ours. Materials are ours. Giant bosses are defeated. Will that be the A rank, though? I don't think we took too much damage. Just a one kind of strike from Goma. And the water shield at the rest. The heart piece is ours, and it's Sheik's time to celebrate at last. Get to work, madame. Level 44 now, if I'm right. Still, Sheik is overall one of our lowest level characters. Our lowest level at the moment are level 40s for the DLC guys, but still, item card is grabbed, Imprisoned Scales, Argorok's Embers, Goma's Acid, some nice reward there. More to the point, getting any Argorok material is very good for my badges. But as we open up this, it seems we can't open up the spot we wanted. Because we need ourselves a raft. Brilliant, I say, in a way that's not really meant, because that means I'll have to do this mission again, because I didn't realise that that's what I needed to unlock here. Which means we end up skipping way back, because a raft is available here. We could do a redo, but to be honest, we may as well go with Ruto to defeat the Cliff Beast. I should pay attention to what's going on beforehand. That's one where you need to unlock it before so you get the rank and then you can open it. Azora Scale. We'll take our golden scale into action once again. We've got ourselves a more powerful one, but to be honest, I like those kind of things on it. Let's get in there, Ruto. Time to break things down. You've got a heart container for the A, a heart piece to be found, 2 Sculptures as well abound. So of course we're aiming for the 1,200 KOs that are possible, and we've got to remember at all times that there's gonna be a boss monster to kill. Right then. Well, I've already taken some damage that I did not mean to take. Team up with Darunia to defeat Yuffie. Well, that is a ton of Irelfos to fight in the first place. My goodness. So defeat all enemy captains to lure out the commander is our first mission, which is probably one we should do as a priority, of course. Well, we leveled up in the meantime. Our Elfos may be advancing, but we got ourselves some damage done. We got ourselves a full special bar. We keep trying to break down these guys with. I may as well just finish this one off. That wasn't one of the enemy commander ones though, was it? That was the Railfoss I should have been attacking. Oh, too bad I'm going the wrong. Oh, that actually did get him for his weakness strike, did it? Because that does nice damage blasting people away. Is this a Railfoss I need to defeat? So let's get back out there again. How you hit me, sir? Not what I intended for you to do at that moment. I just wanted to get... Wow, you really are quite annoying. Maybe I should just wait for you to come down when you hit the sky. You don't weakness strike after fire, so I'm going to hit you with that. And that'll do a fair bit of damage, so we'll take that. Well, you are a main opponent. We've already got a fair bit of KOs, so I'm not too bothered with that. Go up in the sky already. Alright, that is really what I was after. Right then, Railfoss, nearly defeated. I was hoping that would do the deed, but obviously not. Well, you're going to drop down now and give us a chance, aren't you? Right, one of these captains is defeated. In the meantime, though, we're going to have to come round to go get that one. So, first of all, I should probably grab this ferry. They're heading for our main base, so of course we've got to go back and defend. It seems to me that there's a proper captain of that. Right, he's already taken one of my bases, in fact. That's not good. Bring forth the tidal wave. Well, that's the West Keep mostly defeated. And Keep Boss appears right into the water. And we'll go down as well. Give us our ferry. Right then, Ferry of Darkness. You are ours. Let's get moving. Didn't pick up that material, but do we really need it? Probably not. Should we go claim ourselves what I'd imagine to be a heart piece at the moment? Because it doesn't seem that they're advancing too fast. May as well take our chances here. We got Goron Captain in trouble. Never a good thing. Well, that's the Ferry Fountain mostly wiped out. Now we need to figure out where most of these troops are going to spawn. Aha! That's perfect, because we are lined up to go that way. 600 KOs. Give me what I want. Because it was obvious this was going to be here. It's a mission we're repeating twice anyway, so we don't necessarily need the A rank off the bat, but it's always our first aim and goal. Now that we've got that heart piece, we can kind of ignore that if we have to do it again, so that's never bad. I'm coming, Goron Captain, honest. I do care. But there's some nice spots to take there. Alright, seems raid captains are meeting raid captains. I know you're in trouble! I'm coming now! It's because you're facing their enemy commanders and they're all gathered up for me to be whacked one, aren't they? Or is it the Goron Captain's way down they're actually in trouble and no one over here? That's a good question. Well, look at me just blasting these guys away one by one. Keep pulling them in and doing the damage. Works for me. The Sculpture has appeared on the battlefield in the meantime. Did I really do that much as a whole? Right then, Goron Captain, you're up. I've already reached my KO limit from these bases. That's ridiculous. Well, go Ruto is all I can say. Where, however, is the Sculpture? It's to the side here rather than in the place it was last time. Here is our Sculpture. So we've gained that as well. Who's running? Oh, it's an in-danger captain all the way down there. It's one that we're not going to save. Meanwhile, however, we've got a main captain heading to face our flag bearers. We need to take out these guys as a priority. The water damage we do is always going to help for that. And that's going to be a tidal wave that catches them all in. Oh, I knew you were going to weakness strike. Oh, good, I got the shot. I was just getting you at the right time there. Again, you've gone up in the air, which is great for me. And even better that you dropped some special power. That's another air Elfos gone, isn't it? The commander captain ones are going down at the same time. Another Relfos has gone down with the shooting from range. Of course the captain was going to flee there. Strike me, sir. Sorry, Goron Captain, but we had more issues on our hands. Now that these guys are defeated, however, the mission's successful. We can move on then. The enemy commander's being lured out. We need to go defeat that guy ASAP. What kind of time limit we got? Well, we've got an okay time limit for the boss appearing, but to be honest, we also need to take them away from this guy over here. If we can, that is. Take the SP. We need to get all the way down there. Oh, wait a second. Is he in a locked door? Does he need the dungeon key found? I'd say it might be the mission here is to find ourselves a dungeon key. That's not too good. Right, Wizro is taking it on Darunia quite nastily. Can I really get this done at this rate? Oh, I've been picked up! Get off me! I will go insane and I will beat you down with fishy powers. And powerful weakness strikes. Great. Right. Let's take you as much as possible. Sorry, Dinophos, I'm going to need to get rid of you. If you're next to Wizro like this, I'll take what I can get. Right, Dinophos defeated. Where's Wizro? Right, if we can get rid of you quick and then run down, we might be okay. Stop hitting me, sir! Right, Wizro's down. Darunia's safe for now. He is our home base, if you know what I mean. So keeping him safe is probably the best way to go about things. We've got main guys heading towards our main base. West Keep falls. East Keep is becoming ours, though, in exchange. That's all I can really hope for at this time, if you know what I mean. So we get trades and find this dungeon key so we can go face the main boss. Right then, SP full, that's not so brilliant. And troops are storming upwards and through. Also not so brilliant. I might need to take them down a little bit. I've got to check my overall time here. Seems the Goron Captain is facing one Dinophos, which might work from our favour quite a bit here. And considering they're all covered in water, Dinophos 1 and Dinophos 2 are down. We will get this chip damage here. And considering you're facing the wrong way, defeat the other one. And get rolling again. Alright, this is going to be a bit of a risk. It seems one captain's just passed by the other one. The best bet for us is to go down this way. And what is our overall time limit at this point? 9 minute 54. I've got to kind of hope that people can live here. Can they take everything before I can beat the last boss? That's basically what I'm betting everything on at the moment. And that's quite a bet to make. Right, no chest sighted there. If it does require me to get a dungeon key, then I'm confused. Because I've taken all keeps but one at this rate. They're getting closer and closer to the main base. Western room's gonna fall any second. In fact, I think I'm screwed again. I did the damage needed. But the overall amount of enemy troops that have just come in have messed me up completely. Hopefully that sucks in the keep boss a little bit. Well, it did a little bit of damage. And here we go. This is what we were looking for. Unfortunately, it's all the way down here. Oh, wait a second. Wait! I think I really did a brain fart, didn't I? It wasn't the dungeon key we were looking for, it was the heart piece. I could have ran forward and A-ranked it in exchange for the heart piece, but it seems what I've done is just trade it for the other thing. I could have got there. All the same though, we're not that far off. Western Room has fallen to Dinoforce, but they still have a fair few troops to go through. It's 5 for our final battle, but we have... yes, not much time at all. Alright then, dealing as much damage to fire as we possibly can within the time limit is probably our main goal. And that should do a lot of damage. With a weakness strike added on. Alright, magic up 20% isn't really what I want, but we'll take what we can get, or what we're given. If I going full defensive mode is horrible as well. But if I went down fast, that's all we can really ask for at that point in time, isn't it? Which then brings us Goma to face off way up the map. Other side of the map, Goma it is. That travelling time alone is going to mess us up. Now it depends on how fast we can defeat our foe. Defeat Goma to win, but is the A rank well out of our capacity now? The one thing I'd hope for is a magic full. That was perfect. Right. We will have approximately 1 minute and a half to defeat him once I get there. Considering how windy everything is, just to even run to the right place. This is ending up a long cliffhanger episode. Even with remembering there's a boss, I got caught up in other things. My brain farted. And he went weakness strike then, didn't he? Go weakness strike when I'm there, not when I'm not. Right, you're right outside our base. Our base should be fine, to be honest. It seems that Goma's taking damage. Hey Goma, look at me and do some attack. This should do a ton. On the weakness strike, or so I would have thought. Now how much weakness strike are you? Oh brilliant, we got it. So that gives us, let's check the timer, 1 minute. Oh, he went for weakness strike himself anyway at that moment. And all we just to do now is just chain specials. We got it! Goma's defeated in a blink of an eye. Will that be the A rank as well? With the confusion that I always have on these levels? Oh my god, I got it! By Jove! And with a few seconds left, Ruto comes out on top. Phew! Victory is ours! And so, as the screen plays out, we've got ourselves a picture to be seen as well, because what picture will get filled by the sculptures this time? Phew, tons of KOs gained, the clear time was just about, the damage taken was, well, halfway to our total. We got ourselves the raft we need to move onwards, and not bad golden scale picked up as well. Apart from that, we got ourselves tons of various materials. And another part of this picture. So after we get ourselves the other sculpture, we'll only require one more mission completed to fill ourselves up for another reward map. Well, with that one done, it's starting with the sculpture next episode, before we move on, of course. So this one over here. So I may as well quickly search, because we're going to have to A-rank it again after all, or at least rank it with a certain level. Travelling straight over, unlocking a new map square. We're going to have to A-rank that mission again. Harsh. At least Sheik will level up because of it, and we'll get more materials, but we'll see you next time for more Hyrule Warriors. Bye-bye.